You already know the rules. When you come in my house, take off your shoes and super violate that like button. It don't cost you nothing to hit that like button. Shall we begin? Shall we begin?
The day of the reunion, we got the black truck waiting on her. No one's calling, she's not answering. And then I called her manager. And her manager is like, oh, Sidney's here in handcuffs. But he wouldn't tell me nothing. I called back, the detectives was there, the security guard that confirmed it. She got arrested for a 13-year-old boy allegedly. So today, I talked to the little boy's sister. We spoke for like an hour, and I got the full story because she was like, "You're the one that booked her." I was like, "Yeah." The little boy, he was a football star. I think he was in town for something for a football conference, and they was just at the hotel. And Sidney just was, really like brushing up on him. But as a 13-year-old boy, they didn't know that was a man. They thought that she was just flirting with him. You get what I'm saying? Like a woman. And she took them back up to her room, allegedly.
Who is them?
He took the little boy, the 13-year-old boy.
Okay.
March Starr. That's when Sidney made her pass at him. They end up fighting in the room, he's trying to get out of there because he was uncomfortable. And he said that while they was fighting, Sidney was grabbing him before he went out there, like, look, don't tell nobody, I'll pay you. Slid him $40. Slid the little 13 boy $40. The detectives have that $40 too. And yeah, so that's the story.
You personified everything those people fearmonger and portray trans people to be. You laid it right out on the table for them to now use what you did to this boy as the poster child for why trans people should not have rights, why they should not be able to go in bathrooms, and why they should not be parts of society because they're going to do what? Hurt and kill, endanger, and assault your children. Thank you so much, Sidney Starr, for setting the entire community back forever and a decade for doing that. There is nothing about a teenage boy that can even get me to crack a smirk, yet alone a smile. 30-year-olds are unattractive to me. There is nothing attractive to me whatsoever about anybody under the age of 35. That's just me. I'm 43. How the hell you managed to get activated in your old child? And I'm gonna tell you something else. I might not be able to prove it, but this ain't the first underage person you mess with, baby. That's not on you, it's in you. That's not on you, it's in you. Karma, don't forget no address. And the jail for a long time. This makes up for all the devilment that you have done, Sidney. Because from the moment you stepped in our sight, you have been a menace to society. Starting with you ruining Chingy's career in lying, going on to the way you behaved on Love and Hip Hop. Now you on these other shows, fighting Real Fish and all this. Sidney, you just wanted the spotlight and stuff so bad that you were willing to do anything for it. And I don't know, Sidney, it's giving mental illness. It's giving arrested development. It's giving stunted growth. It's giving some drug use. And as a result of it, you might be doing a minimum of 25 years. You going to jail. It happened in Georgia. There is currently a conservative Republican push to punish and penalize trans people. You are a popular / famous trans person, and what you did fits their narrative perfectly. Oh, baby, you're going to, girl, listen, since you won't trade, since you want boys, you about to have more dingling than you will ever be able to swallow or accommodate in between your legs and in your butt. Quiet as it's kept. You like dingling so much, quiet. They might be doing you a favor. This might need to be where you need to be, baby, because they finna hit it hard from the, ooh, baby. Sidney, you are done. And the sad part about it is it ain't a single person alive that feels bad for you. Not a gay person, not a trans person. We can't rally behind you. There's not a single person that's willing to risk their credibility in the public rallying behind you. We can't uphold nobody in their wrong, Sidney. And you was dead behind wrong for doing what you did. And I feel bad for the parents. I feel bad for the child. I mean, think about this now. This child turns 30 something and is in therapy. For that time that I was on a little league baseball trip at a hotel in Hateville, and this man with lured me to the 5th floor to oral sex on me. That is one hell of a story to have to retell in front of a doggone therapist. Sidney, you going to the lowest of hells.
I'm at a loss for words. I'm choked up. I'm hurt. My prayers go out to this young man for what he been through. I know what you've been through. I know what it feels like. I'm at a loss for words. What I will say is that I blame the industry. Because for way too long, hold up. For way too long, the industry has been letting this lizard run around and violate, even going back to what he did to Chingy. Now, I'm not going to sit up here and be the spokesman and say what actually happened or whether it went all the way or what Chingy did and what he didn't do. But to have a man run around and go get a job done where you running around and you got big balubas up under your shirt that don't belong there, and putting makeup on and hair and making yourself look just like a woman, and then you catfishing dudes. And that's the reason why, one of the reasons why Chingy's whole career went in the garbage, because that was at a time where hip-hop wasn't ready to accept what evil has forced on us. That was at a time when hip-hop wasn't ready to accept what evil has forced on us. So it destroyed the whole man's career. Now everybody in the industry, everybody's just kissing these people's like it ain't nothing. But this is what it led to. This is what it led to. Shut up, mutt! Yeah, excuse me. Got to bark at the dogs. Anyway, this is what it led to. People playing. We can't play with them. We can't play with it. Because psychologically, the powers that be, and now we know why, the same people that eat kids like cookies, the same people that eat kids like cookie, they made it okay. And see, when your brain is that broken, where you can't tell the difference between whether you are male or female, when your brain is that broken, when you can't tell the difference between whether you a boy or a girl, and then you got society playing like it's okay. Well, the truth of the matter is, evil wants to come out and play. And when you look at this, dogs look demonic. When you look at, what do you see? You ever seen that movie? Was it Eyes Wide Shut? When his father was supposed to be the devil, when he was on the elevator with those chicks, and then they just started transforming into demons, and his wife started screaming. I got to get back on my job, because dealing with these topics is hurtful. It opens up a door, a pathway back to pain. But sometimes in life we got to make sacrifices, because the reality of it is, a lot of these young boys in the street that don't want no cash, they just want to kill you. That's why. Because somebody super violated them. And this idiot super violated. And honestly speaking, I think that we as men, we need to push for a law for the death penalty for anybody that violates children's. We need to push for the death, not only for that, but the same way the Jewish community is protected and everybody else protected, straight men need to be protected against transgenders. Straight men should not be tricked into the bedroom. And then when you get there, you've been tricked into homosexuality and you find yourself performing something that you ain't have nothing. Like, come on, my nigga. How you gonna tell me not to get angry when you look like a girl, but then when I pull your clothes down, you looking like He-Man? I have the power to sword fight. Niggas don't want a sword fight. My prayers go out to that young boy. And the crazy part about it is, like everybody was telling me, oh, you need to go to counseling. Counseling can't fix that. That's horrific. When you a straight young boy or a straight man, and you're not gay, that mentally destroys you. It is what it is, man. There's so much things I want to say, but I can't because I'm going to get in trouble. There's so many things that I want to say. I'm being nice in this video because I know that community, once they hear and they see, they start coming in and start mass flagging and all the rest. My bottom line to it is, man, that nigga need his TV turned off for what he did. Ain't no ifs, ands, and buts about it. He did his snot box rocked. And I blame the hip-hop community. I blame BET, MTV, and all you major platforms that even made this nasty nigga a star. Because everybody knows his name. That's my take for now on the situation. And no, I'm not letting up. I'm going to keep on paying attention to see what's going on so I can bring y'all more updates to what, you know what I mean? Justice for that young man. It is what it is, man. Sidney started to rot in hell. Y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, and pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. Live life as if you want to run and stay dangerous at the same time. I'm out.